That's an excellent transition. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good evening to you, or afternoon, or morning, or whatever it may be. Hello, hello. Welcome to a Thursday for me. Woot woots. I was not going to do it tonight normally, since I did last Thursday, but my good buddy Greg, aka Lol Lego, is on a little trip down to Florida this weekend, extended weekend, for a little race that he's doing with his significant other, so wishing him well in that. But in that case, I'm also going to go ahead and come on, probably for like an hour or something like that. It depends on how fast I go, but I am going to finish this lovely build tonight. I have 2 more bags left. I want to get her done, and that way I can look forward to Saturday and thinking about what next to start in terms of like medieval stuff, because I want to keep that going because it's just super exciting for me right now. So anyway, let me get out the chat real quick. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? Always good to see you. Appreciate it. Amber Laya, hello, hello. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Excuse me. Apologize. I wasn't able to drop in on you Tuesday night. Got caught up watching Jang, and I I couldn't get over there to catch the other one either. And then I signed off early too. But good to see you. Appreciate it. Hello to anybody else that might be around lurking as well. I hope you guys enjoy me doing this tonight. Here is what I have so far of this beautiful ship. This is through bags 1 through 7 out of 9. And it is looking beautiful. It actually is bigger than I thought it was. Honestly, it's tough to tell in the box, and when people have been like building it and doing reviews, like it didn't come across to me that it was this big. I have big hands. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bigger guy. I have big hands. This is a solid big build. It is nice. I am not somebody that does display collecting. I just don't do that. But you know what? This will be my second one, other than the Discovery Shuttle from last year. And I think I'm... Thanks, James. I'm very happy with this so far, and I look forward to finishing it. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get going. No worries, I was totally scared. It's all good. Yes, it does. It looks fantastic. All right. So, on to bag 8, which is going to be a bag of blue. This is what it looks like. Pretty much all blue. Baby going here. Expect this to be pretty chill tonight. Just come on for a little bit, hang out. Anybody that wants to watch, I appreciate it. I'm just going to get this done. I'm kind of at the point where I don't want to build too much off streams unless I'm just like fixing something or trying something out, because I kind of want to share the build experience with my viewers and my supporters, my friends here. So I don't get quite as much progress in as I used to a couple years ago before I started streaming. But you know what? That's okay. I enjoy it all the more by hanging with everybody else. All right. Hopefully the music is okay for everybody at a good level. It's hard for me to tell through my mixer what it sounds like versus what you guys hear. Been going for that ambient space theme again. I feel so chill with this playing right now. It's really, really nice. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna get her going here. What am I building here? Looks like I am building one of the, or no, I think this might be the back unit. I think something like that. Okay, we'll see. I do want to say again, me having this, in big part is a thanks to everybody who has supported me here on Twitch for the last 6 months or so since I've become affiliate, aka monetized, although Twitch says affiliate. It's because of all of you and the contributions, the subs, gifting, the bits, all that stuff you guys have done that I was able to get a payout finally, reach that first threshold. And it was a big contribution towards getting me this. So I have this to enjoy, and I'm building it in part because you guys helped me get this. So I do want to thank my Twitch viewers and supporters and all that stuff for your support. I know, James. I know you are awesome at supporting me. I do appreciate it.
Show me the money!
That always catches me off. I'm still not used to that yet. Thank you, James. I appreciate that, buddy. Every little bit literally helps. And obviously it's a toy for you to play with, because you get that reaction out of it at this point. I have to brighten my light just a little bit here. Apologies for the slight dampening here. This camera that I put up here picks up a lot of the light now. And I have to light this up a little bit more. Yep. I told him even though he wasn't going to be around, we would still pick on him.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
And he understood that would be the case. Came in like a wrecking ball. I'm a big fan of blue, so getting this set and it being that classic blue was just another pull for me here. In addition to the nostalgic factor of this, this original mod, not this, obviously this is new, but what this is modeled on, the original classic space sets of the late 70s, these are out before I was born. But Classic Space was certainly a thing in my childhood still. But because I was a kid, and my parents got me only into town at that time, town came before city stuff, in early 2000s and 80s and 90s when time was around. That's what I was into. I never thought about Castle. I never thought about any space, which both of those I do have all the regret now. Really wish I had done some Castle in my my earlier times.
Castle!
But oh well, it happens. Let's see. Really want to meet with you. Well, hopefully if you got a Brick Fair, dude, or a Brick World. Speaking of Mr. Castle right there. There's the guy.
Hello, Lego.
But yeah, I was saying that I missed out on all this classic stuff, even though I remember all of it. So because of that, I still value that nostalgia factor. So once I saw people building this, that FOMO kicked in, and I was like, all right, yeah, I got to do it, and I did. And I'm very glad that I did. There's been nothing bad about this build. It's been a very pleasant build. Some of the techniques and just kind of getting the angles are really cool. Yeah, I can't complain. It was only $100 too. So, I mean, worth it. I spent $400 on the freaking castle. So. That's cool. The technique to do the arrow, I like that. That's pretty neat. Amberlight says, I just bought the Quera set for parts. Yes! That's a fantastic set for parts. It really is. I still have the set built sitting over in my actual Lego city room. It's on the floor at the moment, just with a couple of other things. I know Greg, Lego, he picked it up not too long ago, built it, which I think he actually enjoyed the build from his little review that he did, his thoughts. And then I think he's taken it apart to use for parts. Yeah. It is a solid set for that. What? You pop down for 2 minutes and leave? Boo. 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 I keep forgetting to put a boo on my sound deck, my stream deck. Boo. What should you pay for my ass later, Greg? Oh, sorry, Amberlet. Yeah, I have the link settings turned off by default, so unfortunately it's not going to show that. But if you were to do dot com or whatever, it probably would show that without a problem. Oh, no problem. It's just it's one of those little settings that Twitch has in there. YouTube does too, because you don't want people coming in spamming links by default. Yeah, it has a funny way of just kind of interpreting things sometimes as links. I have noted that. So they have on other Twitch streams as well. So I guess I just set that aside for the moment. Okay. There's so much blue. So much blue. Okay, Greg. Sweet. So I hadn't planned on having a guest this evening. I had figured I'd go solo, but, ladies and gentlemen, my good buddy, the enabler, the original enabler, Mr. Ned B. What's up?
Oh, sorry, I had a call from work. I'm a little late.
Oh, the evil W.
Yeah. My boss telling me he had to change where I'm going tomorrow morning. Yay.
Ooh. Is it good or bad?
Kind of a eh.
Yeah.
It's neither here nor there. You know, he had a guy get jammed up, and he needed the load I was on for him. I'm like, all right, have fun.
Gotcha.
Show me the money!
Thank you, Greg. Switch over to the regular view here. Thank you, Greg. Greg was going to be kind of like in a watch but no audio kind of mode because he's on a bus but he didn't have his headphones.
Yeah, I like this story.
So he claims, making excuses.
And for the record, I'm doing postcard.
Oh, postcards, yes. Nice, nice.
Grummel.
Today wasn't too bad, so I can't really grumble. have a couple of meetings this afternoon, that one of which went about an hour and a half, a little bit longer than expected. It was okay. I mostly just had to sit and listen. Ooh, so look, here we go. This is a legacy part right here. These old roof panel things.
Yeah.
And a nice blue one.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Matt.
You getting the FOMO for it now?
I am. Yes. I'm not
See? That's how I felt.
it's for me, I'm how do I say it? Well, bluntly is the best. I'm old. So all of these themes, like space, pirates, castle, all of that was during my dark time.
Mm-hmm.
So, how deep do I want to jump down that hole or not?
I mean, I'm enjoying the medieval stuff. Don't get me wrong at all. I regret the fact that I didn't get into that as a kid. I love doing city stuff, but yeah, medieval is really calling to me right now.
And
really,
yeah, that's another problem. You.
That random guy on screen, what?
Actually, it wasn't you. I saw a Instagram post recently about, and it had the Lion Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually had a whole bunch of knights. He had all, like whatever the different varieties are. And I don't know anything about them. But they look cool. Especially the Lion Knight was pretty damn cool. I was like, oh, man.
They do. I'm going to say it's probably a good time to be getting back in the castle.
Yeah, okay.
Between the 3-in-1 and then the 90th anniversary.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you have your entire city to start building, so.
I was just going to say, and I can't use the excuse of, I don't have space for that. Well, I do, but do I want to start another one? Not really sure. On the other hand, I don't want to miss out, FOMO. So do I just go ahead and buy them and build them when I feel like it? I mean, I got a ton of backlog.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to help it, especially the 90th anniversary. Castle will be out for probably 2 to 3 years at least.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. But then again, it took me a year to get over a year for the Cantina to come back in stock.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
James is extending a high idea right here.
You don't want to touch it more than you have to.
Thanks, James. People are talking back and forth about the Queer Eye Set in chat. Glad to see you guys are engaging in conversation. I gotta see if I can make some time this weekend, Ned, to maybe try making a couple of things. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Good old Monty Python. Wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Not that anybody should be afraid. No, not at all. No.
Nope, not one bit. Well, one thing that I want to make, the person that it's for is not in chat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That will be a good one. Hopefully. I had to try to use my blossoming audacity skills.
The hell was that? Oh.
So, just so you guys know, those of you that are in chat, obviously I do have the sound alerts working, and you guys can do those. There is one that's up there now for 300 bits, which is, I don't know, like $2 something, or I don't know, whatever it is, but it's, you can actually tell sound alerts. You can put like basically like a 140 character tweet into a box and have it say it on the stream. So if you want to have a little bit of fun, just saying, that's there.
Okay, now I'm afraid.
Let's see if anybody wants to have a little bit of fun with that or not.
I'm not spending $2. If I'm putting $2 down, it's going to make Powerball. And yes, I did buy my tickets already.
I may get tickets tomorrow when I go out for lunch. So I have to stop over at the burned area on my way back anyway to get some milk.
It is a bit of FOMO, but on the other hand, you know, you don't have to spend $50, just $2.
Yeah, I spent $2 last night. Just got one ticket just for the hell of it. Didn't expect anything. It's like whatever. I was talking with my friend last night that I went to dinner with, and I said, I don't need, 1 point whatever billion dollars. I would be perfectly content to, yes, I did turn it on, Greg. I would be perfectly content to have, I'll say even like 500,000, honestly. If I could get that, pay off my debts, buy a nice little house, and build a space for myself, I'd be happy, and I could maybe invest a little bit. Even that I'd be happy with. I don't want to get too greedy.
I'm greedy. I at least want second place.
I mean, I would certainly be happy for sure with more. Just wouldn't be unhappy otherwise. James got 2 plays on Powerball. Cool.
When I was at working in North Syracuse, we had an office pool and I ran it. Mm-hmm. So I was pretty serious about it for a while.
I've never really done the draw games, honestly. Very rarely. I do scratch offs once in a while if I got 10 extra bucks in my pocket, just for the hell of it. Yeah, I don't really bother with it too much otherwise. I would be happy to win 4 million and start enjoying my life. Is there a reason to be 4 million as opposed to 5 or 10? Is there a reason for the 4 million, James? Just curious.
Obviously, the big money would be incredible. But even second prize, which is $1 million before taxes, would that would help the nest egg. That's all I'm looking at it as. That would just buy me a year where I could retire earlier, basically.
Yeah, it would help. I would certainly take advantage of some probably for travel. Do some traveling. I think it'd be a surprise if I didn't do some traveling. Just enough to retire and not need to work anymore. Yep. Yeah, I was out over at one of the tellies in the area with my friend, just getting some tendies or whatever. And was like, yum. But anyway, everybody was talking about the jackpot last night. Conversations all over the place. Just billion dollars, blah, blah, blah.
That's the casual player like that. That's all well and good. Just don't bet more than you can afford to lose.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't go crazy with it ever.
Well, I've done that a few times. I picked up 2 tickets this morning when I stopped for fuel. And then I bought some this afternoon when I went out for run errands and whatnot. Darn, I went to a Sheets. They had a machine. Go figure. That I just happened to drive by.
While I'm here as well, now it's taking shape.
Swoosh, swoosh.
Very swoosh, swoosh. Again, let the record reflect that Matt says he never buys anything for collection purposes and display. Yeah, he lied. It was not an absolute truth. But this is not going to set a trend.
Really? You said that now.
It's true. Say it in a moment. I know. You said you never would buy one. Brookstream, hello, hello. How you doing, Rich? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping into my little corner of the Twitchverse here. Appreciate it. I know you and Craig were on a little while ago. I just gotten home from work and had dinner. So I get a chance to pop in, unfortunately, before I had to get upstairs for this. But welcome in. Thank you for dropping in. Awesome. Good to hear. I don't usually do Thursday night, but this is the second straight week that I am doing Thursday. It's all good. I really want to finish this build. This is a beauty. Just got to do the rockets, the engines on the sides here. The main hull, though, look at that. Yeah. So you pick that up. Oh, yeah, it is so worth it. So worth it, in my opinion. Again, I do have to extend another thanks to everybody on Twitch who has contributed to me over the last 6 months or so that I've been affiliate. Because it was from those generous donations, contributions, etc., subscriptions, and all that helped me get this. So I'm not sure I would have had the budget otherwise necessarily to do it. At least right away. Oh, that's okay, James. It's certainly not for everybody, but it's one of those cases where you can enjoy it just by watching other people build it. I don't fault you there at all. What's up, Mayo? How you doing, man? See ya. Hope you're well.
I forget his name. I think it's, but I've got a new Instagram account that got suggested to me. And he's been doing a couple of posts recently about your collection versus their collection. Doesn't matter. It's yours. Do what you want. Enjoy it.
Right.
And don't feel bad if it's not the same as theirs.
Yeah, it should be all about just enjoying what you're doing. I think James really likes that. Thank you for the one biddy there, James.
Well, let me tell you, when I was driving the other night, that came on a couple times, and I've got to have the volume pretty well cranked to be able to hear you talking. And that came on. Wow.
Heard ya? Oh, Ned, I think Amberly is asking a question maybe to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Minimal Brooks?
Could be, yes. I think so. Tell you what, let me look.
I got the brains, you got the
thank you, James, for gifting that sub over to Arcana Bite. Thank you so much, buddy. The subs definitely help. I do appreciate that a lot. And the gifting is awesome. Because not only are you helping me, but you're also helping somebody else to get to enjoy the channel.
Timberlaya, yes, it was minimal bricks.
Here you go.
That being said, I pretty much build what makes me happy. Period.
I hear you. I hear you there.
There is no right way.
Nope, not with this hobby. There shouldn't be a right way. Everybody should be able to do what they want to do and enjoy it.
Yep.
I feel silly about this now, but that's why, like, when I was a kid, back in my earlier days of Lego, 9, 10 years old, before I got into like actually doing a city for the first time. A lot of times I get sets for Christmas and they just come apart, and I just be doing mocks all the time. And some people may be like, hearing me taking apart sets, but that's what I was doing as a kid. As an adult, I have a different appreciation.
Well, when I was 9 and 10, it was system. That was it. When I was just about outgrowing it, so quote unquote, I got 2 of the original black and white, as in all black with just a head, the head with no face. Those minifigs.
You mean the creepy ones?
The creepy ones, yes, with no arms. Yeah, just a hat. That was it. But I also had the so-called big figs, not big minifigs, but the ones that had the big round head and the arms that were attenuated. I used to use those and make micro builds of ships.
James says, I'd be happier if I get over my builder's block so I get the ideas rolling out of my head again. What's got you held up there, dude? Like, what are you stumbling on right now? What's kind of holding you up? Are you just trying to overthink your builds or something? Or, I know I've had times where that does happen to me too. And sometimes it means just stepping back from anything for a few days. Just watching other people, looking at things, trying to get ideas and inspiration. And it does help. It helps a lot.
Well, I'll tell you, coming out, being able to hang out with you here.
Helping you a little bit. Right? Give a little bit of motivation to actually do something, right?
Well, setting aside time.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm glad that I have not made this an actual career. This is going to remain a hobby. I appreciate the folks that contribute to me. That helps a lot. But it's going to remain. It's not going to become a career. I've known. I can't replace what I'm making. I just can't. Neo says, I still do the same thing that Matt used to do as a kid, and I'm 21. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 1975 minifigs are stage X minifigs, and the buildable ones are homemaker minifigs. Man, that knowledge you got in that head, Neo. All the stuff that you know. It's crazy. I mean, that's the thing, though, James, right? I mean, I know it's been a few years, and you never truly get over it. I would like to hope, though, that doing Lego would help you to get out of that cycle in some ways. I think Ned could probably talk about this too better than I can. But I mean, for me, it's an outlet to get away from everything else in the world. I don't think about anything else other than what I'm doing here, having fun hanging out and building. It definitely does help.
Well, I got back into Lego 3 years ago when my dad was in hospice. This allowed me to have something I could do that was quiet. I could be sitting at the dining room table, and he was in the living room watching TV, and I could be near him and doing something, but not sitting there focusing on the fact that he was in hospice.
Right.
No. It made a big difference.
Amber Light says, trying to learn about circuits so I can do some do-it-yourself lighting. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I'm not really that good at that kind of stuff. So I'm using the little kits from Blinky Bricks. Hashtag not sponsored, but I will promote him because I've got nothing but awesome stuff from him. And because they're not full out kits, they're just components. You're really able to kind of put together your own stuff anyway. And it works really well for a good price. And he's right out of Maryland in the US here. So it's quick shipping, good prices, well worth it in my opinion. I put a hold on buying from him only because I've been doing all the medieval stuff. But when I get back to doing more city stuff, I have a lot more still light up. And I will, again, buy from him. They're from the best vintage Lego, folks. That's why price is scrub. I'm assuming means please. Vintage Lego knowledge is fine. It can be. It's a very niche thing, right? Not a lot of people talk about the vintage stuff.
Some of us lived it.
I mean, I'm old enough to say that I lived it too. No shame. It is what it is. Amber Laya says, I'm a coder. I can't help doing it that way. That makes sense. I understand. My thing is because I'm in IT and I'm around a computer all day, doing that kind of stuff. I know I'm not a coder, although my sysadmin job now, I'm going to be getting into a little bit more scripting and stuff. I don't really want to spend my time in the hobby trying to figure that kind of stuff out. But all the power to you for doing it yourself. Absolutely. I mean, I just want to get the code as much. Oh, okay.
If you'll pardon the pun, if you're wired that way. Sorry. Well, that's cool.
Ooh, that looks really good. I like that.
You need a gorilla.
See you in the weekend.
Oh, sorry.
Have a good one, Mayo. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it as always. Take care, bud. Come on, click and place. Doing lighting is a simple thing to learn. Yeah, it probably is not too bad. I just don't have the patience to try to learn that right now, to be honest. So I'm trying to learn enough with my new job as it is, and then I'm trying to also learn things to become a better content creator as I go along here. So my mind is already like used up. Of course, there's two of these, so let's go back and build another one, but oh well. Was doing that kind of stuff as an 8-year-old, had fun working with electronics. Gotcha. It makes sense. While you were doing that, I was playing with my Lego at that age. My parents got me into it very early. Pretty sure it was 5 or 6 when I got my first Lego, and it wasn't Duplo or anything like that. No, it was actual Lego, and there's no juniors crap or anything like that. 4+, it was like real sets. Because I distinctly remember that and Mayo just left, but that yellow, the first real airport from like 1985 or 86. That's when I remember getting early on and building it. I remember getting a train set. I don't know if it was 4.5 or a 12 volt, what it was, but I think it's the one that Taz also has talked about. The 7722. I'm pretty sure that was the first train set I ever had too. I remember both of those very distinctly. And then a bunch of other ones over the course of the years. A lot of them got torn apart. And then we had our fire in 1992, and I lost everything. And I had to start fresh again. Of course, then I made the second mistake of telling my parents when I left for college, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get back into Lego, so you can do what you will with it. Stupid me. I lost my Metroliner train. That pains me so much. More than anything else that I lost. Beautiful 9-volt Amtrak style train. Ooh, that's cool. It's a nice looking technique too.
Yeah. The fascia there are specific stickers that are
okay.
stickers over trans clear parts.
Sweet.
Yeah. Not all stickers are bad.
No, I don't hate on stickers.
Pack and stack. No, sorry. You see, he's taking a vacation.
I know. Honestly, I'm kind of bummed.
Yeah, we'll live.
Because he was just off. I mean, he couldn't help it, but he was just off like a week or so because of his another bout of COVID that he had. Now he's getting away for a holiday, as he puts it, with his wife.
She's dragging him.
I'm not gonna fault him for it. I love his content. I love what he does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he tries to be kind of amusing and jokes a lot, but he shows his builds and what he's doing, talks about his reasoning and what he's doing, and I appreciate it, and I like what he does. And I can't really explain it any better. I am mechanical and electrical inclined, and I've always learned easy how to work things and make new things. Oh, that's cool. Everybody's got skills unique to them or things that they can do very well. I thought I was going to be a teacher. And then I had that 1 year where I did, and things just didn't work out. And I kind of fell into IT, and I'm very happy with it. So lucky I had another thing I could get into. Just about done with this. This definitely feels very 70s right here. The little doom buggy that I'm building. As an armor sergeant, I was a teacher for the other soldiers under me to get them up to speed on how to do their jobs and better. I get you. I get you. That makes sense. I was a high school teacher.
Ooh.
That's what I had trained for.
What was your subject?
Biology. Because I love bio. Absolutely loved it. Fascinated by it. I love science. I still do. I wasn't really good with math. So I understood parts of chemistry and parts of physics, but I just was not good with the math part of it. so I wasn't well suited to be a teacher in those other areas of science. But bio, yeah. Now, granted, it's been years and years, and I've forgotten most of the content, such as it is. But oh well. All right. Here she is.
Nice.
Should go up on the big screen there. There we go, so people can see a little bit better. Swoosh.
There you go.
Swoosh. Oh, that just popped off the side. Oh no, they're going down. Oh no. Sorry about that. So that demonstrates that it's not 100% along that side mounting, but I'll just hold it there for a minute while it's popped off. I love these printed tiles that are in here. Oh, it's so nice. And in the back, a couple of big jets, rocket engines. And these pop open. And that pops down, a little ramp there. So that this can pop down, and bada boom, your little dune buggy can pop out. It gets held right in place there, so it doesn't really move around. Plus, in the back, they have a little airlock. That's a nice detail right there. They actually build an airlock kind of door right there. I appreciate that a lot. Indeed, a little moon rover. So inside here, kind of the crew resting quarters and stuff like that. Other things, scientific experiments are done back here. Got a little robot hanging out, which this little robot is actually the first thing you build. Now, if that doesn't scream like late 70s, early 80s, I don't know what does. So he's kind of hanging out there. You got a nice little, actually I should say little, a nice cockpit for the four of them up front here with some good printed tiles for controls. I'm going to have to go and see if I can find these. This has been out now for I think a couple months. So hopefully people have started to put this on Bricklink, because I doubt Bricks and Pieces actually has them on there. Fantastic classic space printed tile right there. And of course you've got the classic, the classic LL928 for the original set. Some nice side engines there as well. Looks really good. Really, really good. Oh, can't forget the stands here that pop up or that pop out. This, so that you can actually rest it on a surface. Yeah, I know that looks kind of bad because it's popped off, but I'll fix that in a minute. But yeah, very, very nice. Well worth it for me. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. So there you go. Try this again this way. Let's do a bit of swooshing with it now. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Very good set. Yes, it does look so, so good. Again, it's bigger than I had expected. That's what she said. But I feel all the nostalgia for it. I see where it came from, but it looks modern at the same time. Lego did a great job with this. I give them an A+ for this redesign. Definitely outstanding. Looks like you finished.
Yep.
Great. All the classic parts of the New York skyline there, looking really, really good.
Yes. James, it is New York postcard set 40519.
I really like that statue minifig. That looks great.
Yeah, that's a new print for that.
They did good with that one. Nice iconic buildings there.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn Bridge, I'm assuming that's what it looks like.
Yep. Complete with little car.
Nice. And a couple boats in the harbor and the river and all that stuff. Very nice. Yep. Excellent. It looks good. That was, what were those? $20, $25 something dollars?
Got me. They were,
I don't think they were too expensive.
No, they're not. They're not bad.
Nice little collection kind of thing to get those.
Yeah, they go well with the architecture, sub-theme.
Yeah, I can see that working well. Yeah, good little set. I think there's what, at least 2 other ones, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
China, right? Beijing.
I think there's another. I'm not
Paris.
sure.
Yeah, that might be Paris.
I don't know. I just went over to the wall to the cabinet and said, "What can I build this quick? That looks good."
Yep, that was actually about perfect since I got mine done at about the same time. Yeah, rock on. All right, just checking out something real quick here. Let's see. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I know it's only a little over an hour I was on tonight, but my goal is to finish this. I've done that, and I'm happy. So I can go ahead and put this aside. I had to get a shelf so I can put it up somewhere, but Saturday morning I will come back on. We'll resume the medieval theme building. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but hopefully by Saturday morning I will have an idea. So
I will be there.
For hanging out. Yay, woohoo! Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in for a little while to keep me company.
Sure.
9 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday morning over here on Twitch again. Hope to see some folks back. Please stay tuned. I'm going to write us out to our good buddy Alex, who has hung out with us a couple of times. Alex is actually working on the Starry Night set. I think he's getting close to finishing it, but let's show him a little bit of love. Drop in on him here. I'm sure he would appreciate it. So thanks again, guys. I always appreciate all your support. Whether you're lurking or actually chatting, all that good stuff, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'm going to write us out to Alex, show a little bit of love for him. Give him a follow if you haven't. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Until next time, guys, thanks so much. We'll see ya. Raid.